Under the scorching sun of the wilderness, lions lurk silently, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Agile leopards and massive crocodiles leap from the water, all vying for dominance, while herds of wildebeests and zebras embark on a dangerous migration, risking everything in search of water and greener pastures. This is more than just a journey. It is a brutal fight for survival, where every step could be the last. Who will emerge victorious in this never-ending struggle? Welcome to Wild Tanzania, Survival Challenges in the Land of Predators, a wild animal documentary that takes you to the heart of the relentless confrontation between predators and prey. The Serengeti Plains are a vast expanse of green, and the Ngorongoro crater is a giant goblet filled with life. When the seasonal rains come, they refresh the mangrove forests of Zanzibar and nourish the rich ecosystem of Tanzania. That is when a new cycle of life begins, and the endless struggle for survival plays out like a magical symphony of nature. Vegetation of the Serengeti is not only a source of life for millions of animals, but also the foundation for maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. However, this balance does not come naturally. It is maintained by the apex rulers such as the lions, the warriors who bear the responsibility of maintaining the sacred balance in nature. Every year, the Great Migration of more than 1.5 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras, and thousands of antelopes takes place on a life-or-death journey of more than 1,800 miles. These herds of wild animals cross the plains like an endless stream of life, but that same stream can become a devastating flood, threatening precious vegetation if left unchecked by predators. The lion, with its majestic stature and piercing gaze, acts as a guardian of the grasslands, maintaining the natural order. In the Serengeti alone, more than 3,000 lions rule the land. Their roars can be heard up to 5 miles away, and no creature can ignore the majestic presence of this king. Tanzania owns a vast grassland area spanning 5,700 square miles, with elevations ranging from 320 to 670 feet. This land is a beautiful picture of the power of nature, but also of harshness, demonstrating the resilience of the environment. From May to October, the dry season makes the landscape barren. Rivers like the Grumeti and Mara narrow into thin streams, winding through the land like feeble veins. Rainfall in the region has dropped by 10% in the past 50 years, making life here even more challenging. Temperatures sometimes reach 122 degrees Fahrenheit, turning the ground into a furnace where every step is as challenging as crossing scorched earth. During the dry season, the pace of life slows down, but beneath the calm is the constant struggle of nature to survive. Tanzania is not only famous for the Serengeti but also home to 22 national parks, including Ngorongoro, Ruaha, and Tarangire, of which create a vibrant natural picture. The country hosts approximately 364,000 species of birds, including 11 endemic species found nowhere else in the world. Tanzania is truly a hymn to life, a testament to the enduring power of nature and the harmonious interconnectedness of ecosystems. As the sun scorches the golden grasslands of the Serengeti, the dry season begins to take shape, withering grasslands, bare trees, and dried-up rivers. But beneath the tranquil surface lies a fierce struggle where life and peril go hand in hand. This is the ecological heartbeat of Tanzania wilderness, where inspiring tales of survival continue to echo through time. Dawn breaks over the Serengeti, one of the world's richest ecosystems. In the pale morning light, a pride of lions rests on ancient rocks after a night of hunting. The pride, consisting of 10 members, is a living example of the strength and ingenuity of nature, traits that help them survive in this harsh environment. The Serengeti lions are not only apex predators, but also important guardians of the ecological balance. With daytime temperatures reaching 95 degrees Fahrenheit and a regular rainfall of only 500 to 600 millimeters per year, the Serengeti is a challenge for any animal. East African lions have evolved thin, light-colored fur to reflect some of the heat and stay cool. Female lions typically weigh between 264 and 396 pounds, while males can reach up to 550 pounds. Even at their massive size, they have adapted to survive with scarce water. Lions extract moisture from the bodies of their prey. An adult lion consumes between 15 and 22 pounds of meat per day, providing both energy and hydration. Their ingenuity is most evident in their hunting strategy. In the Serengeti, ancient rock formations known as kopjes serve as natural fortresses for prides. From these heights, female lions main hunters in the pride monitor the movements of migrating herds, Every year, 300,000 zebras and 400,000 small antelopes such as gazelle move through the Serengeti, providing lions with great hunting opportunities. A typical hunt begins with the perfect stalk. The lioness slithers through the tall grass, staying within 100 feet of her prey. When the signal is given, the entire pride charges at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. A powerful bite with a force of up to 650 psi is enough to bring down prey as large as a wildebeest, weighing up to 600 pounds. On a successful hunt, a pride can consume a wildebeest in less than an hour, sharing the meat according to the pride's hierarchy. These sophisticated tactics help them maintain their nutrition and demonstrate incredible cooperation. In addition to hunting, defending territory is essential. Each pride controls about 8 to 154 square miles. Any intrusion can result in a fierce fight. One morning, the pride discovered a group of spotted hyenas, their natural rivals and direct competitors. The hyenas, numbering about 15, dared to enter the territory. The male lion's resounding roar, heard up to 5 miles away, was the warning. The fight began. Female lions quickly surrounded the hyenas, using their superior size and strength. One male lion, weighing over 440 pounds, took down a hyena with a single swipe. Although hyenas are formidable predators with bite forces up to 1,100 psi, the collective strength of the lions forced them to retreat. Such encounters are not just about food. They affirm the lion's place in the ecosystem, but life in the Serengeti is never easy. The long dry season, lasting up to 8 months, makes food increasingly scarce. Lions must travel farther, increasing the risk of conflict with other prides. The mortality rate of lion cubs is as high as 60% in their first year. Still, the male lion's final roar echoing across the grasslands remains, a symbol of perseverance. Under the blazing sun and dry winds, lions still play the role of rulers, maintaining order and balance in a rich but challenging ecosystem. Every step of the Serengeti rulers is a story that wild animal documentaries strive to capture on the lush, green grasslands of the Serengeti. The Great Migration unfolds like a living painting. Millions of wildebeest, zebra, and gazelle move in endless streams, creating a river of life across the vast savanna. This is not just a journey for food and water. It is a story of survival and one of the world's greatest natural wonders. Each year, over 1.5 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras, and antelopes migrate nearly 2,000 miles, driven by the search for green grass and precious water. As the dry season stretches from June, the herds move north, crossing dangerous fields and rivers. The Mara River becomes the ultimate tester, a treacherous boundary between the Serengeti and the Masai Mara. Thousands gather on the banks, wary of the menace below. Giant Nile crocodiles up to 16 feet long and over 1,500 pounds weight. Patiently, a young wildebeest plunges into the water. Desperation fuels its speed, but danger lurks beneath the surface. Despite its brutality, the Great Migration is a miraculous ecological phenomenon. The dung of migrating herds enriches the Serengeti soil, promoting new grass. The migration fuels a vibrant cycle of life, supporting lions, hyenas, birds, and insects. Thanks to this, the Serengeti has maintained its vitality for millennia. But every step of the journey is brutal, from crocodile jaws and lion claws to exhaustion under the sun. These hardships, however, create the majesty of the migration, a symbol of strength, resilience, and perfect natural harmony. The savanna's dry season is a brutal test. As the sun burns and water dries, only the most adaptable survive. Giraffes, warthogs, and leopards emerge as symbols of resilience, each with fascinating stories. Under the sun, giraffes stretch their necks to reach the tallest acacia trees. As the tallest land animals, reaching 14 to 18 feet, they feed where others can't. Their 18 to 20-inch long tongues are deep purple to avoid sunburn and thick-skinned to resist thorns. During scarcity, giraffes consume 50 to 75 pounds of leaves daily, and can travel long distances to find food. Their multi-chambered stomachs digest fibrous vegetation efficiently. Their 25 lb hearts pump blood with enough pressure to reach their heads up to 8 feet. High-end special valves prevent anemia when they bend to drink. Giraffes play a vital role in the ecosystem, trimming tall trees and creating space for other plants. Every step they take supports the natural balance. In the dry lands of the savanna, warthogs perform the role of industrious farmers. Their strong snouts dig for roots and water, loosening soil and aiding vegetation. Weighing 110 to 330 lbs, their 10-inch curved tusks serve as both tools and weapons. When threatened, they can sprint up to 30 miles per hour, traveling in herds called sounders. They guard one another, especially in harsh conditions. Warthogs recycle soil, expose tubers, and even create temporary waterholes, making them crucial links in the African savanna hidden among rocks and bushes. Leopards are stealthy masters of camouflage.